Before we begin, there's something important that needs to be said. Not explained, not justified, said. If you're feeling overwhelmed, there's nothing wrong with you. Michael doesn't know that yet, at least not consciously. What he does know is that something feels off. He wakes up already tired, even when he's slept. His thoughts feel louder than they used to. Simple decisions feel heavier than they should. There's a sense that he's always slightly behind, even when nothing urgent is happening. From the outside, his life looks manageable, functional, even stable. But inside, his system feels like it's running too many programs at once. There's a tightness in his chest that never fully goes away, a low hum of alertness in his body as if something might go wrong at any moment. He doesn't panic, he doesn't fall apart, he copes. And coping has become so familiar that he barely notices the cost anymore. When something new lands, a request, a decision, a responsibility, his body reacts before his mind does. A subtle clench, a quickened breath, a narrowing of attention. Then the thoughts arrive. I need to handle this. I can't let this slip. I should be able to manage this. Michael has spent a lifetime learning how to hold it together. So when overwhelm shows up, he doesn't recognize it as overwhelm. He interprets it as personal insufficiency. Why does this feel so hard? Other people handle more than this. What's wrong with me? What he doesn't yet realize is that his nervous system has been working overtime for a very, very long time. Not because he's weak, but because he's been strong for too long without rest. Overwhelm doesn't announce itself dramatically at first. It whispers. It shows up as irritability, as forgetfulness, as emotional numbness, as the urge to withdraw or distract. It shows up as the feeling of being too much or not enough, depending on the moment. Michael notices that he has less patience, less presence, even with people he loves. And that realization brings shame. Because shame is what happens when a system that needs safety is told it should be performing better. Inside there's confusion. I don't understand why I feel this way. Nothing is actually wrong. But something is happening, not just where he was taught to look. This isn't a mindset issue. This isn't a motivation issue. It isn't a character flaw. It is a physiological response to prolonged demand without sufficient recovery. His body has been in a state of readiness for so long, it no longer knows how to stand down. And instead of asking for help, it tightens. Instead of resting, it braces. Instead of slowing down, it signals distress. Overwhelm is not the enemy, it's a message. And Michael has been trying to silence it instead of listening to it. If you're listening to this and something inside of you is nodding, even quietly, I want you to hear this next part clearly. You are not failing at life. Your system is responding exactly as human nervous system responds when it has been carrying too much for too long without enough safety. There is no urgency here, nothing you need to fix in this moment, nothing you need to understand yet. This arc is not about becoming better, it's about becoming safer inside yourself. Michael doesn't know where this journey will lead yet. He only knows that pushing harder isn't working anymore, and for the first time, instead of judging himself for that, he pauses. Not to solve anything, just to breathe. Just to be here, just to let his body know you're not in trouble. This podcast is not here to overwhelm you with insight. It's here to walk with you through the experience, one moment at a time. We will move slowly. We will listen closely. We will start where you actually are, because when you feel overwhelmed, this is where you begin. You don't need to do anything after this episode. Let it land. Let your body respond in its own way. When you're ready, we'll take the next step together.